Bloodlord Vladimir has a skin exclusive death animation, as upon dying he gets swallowed into his own blood pool, which fits fine for the skin and it's always fun to watch. As I've talked about how Zack's animations are fluid and excellent, this one makes no exception here. Even though Zack's death looks quite simple-wise, I think it's still funny when he kind of melts down as it stacks to a pile of goo in the end. Rumble's death is just hilarious as it is one of the memorable ones I can account for. Upon dying, Rumble flies like a rocket to the sky as he makes that funny sound too, which makes up a nice combination here altogether. Cassiopeia's death animation is more unique sort of thing as she turns into a stone and gets shattered to the pieces upon touching the ground. Very solid and that just works fine for her. Lulu and her death is one funny sequence as she kind of vanishes into non-existence as her weapon and hat only are the leftovers in the ground. Too bad that pigs couldn't even make it. Zombie Brand's death is more than suitable for the skin as you get the epic graveyard sequence where Brand even tries to resurrect himself but fails to do so. Poor zombie. Ziggs and his death animation is really funny as he flies across the screen like crazy, makes that funny noise and then explodes from existence. What more can you ask for? Vel'Koz and his death is quite simple looking at first, but when you take a closer look you can see that his eye pops out and just flies away like what the hell is going on here? Holy macaroni! Xerath's death is definitely one of my all-time favorites, as it is very similar to Ziggs' death. But what I like here more is the explosion itself, because it is cooler and how the remains of Xerath will scatter across the ground afterwards. Pulsefire Ezreal is another skin exclusive death animation, as I think it's the best one that the game has to offer. The sound effects and that amazing animation how Ezreal vanishes into non-existence is just wicked. Even though Ezreal doesn't get shattered like Xerath does, I still think the animation itself is cooler and therefore the number one in this list.